Hi, I'm Celia and I live in Berlin, in the eastern part of Berlin, in Friedrichshain. And because I'm moving out soon, I thought I will do a video and show you how I live. I live in a shared flat with a friend and I have a really small room. It's about 11 square meters, but I like it. It's cozy and I could furnish it with all my furniture, so it wasn't I tried to make it a little bit like a small calm space with white walls and some plants. So let me show you my room. I think it will be a little bit hard to film because it's a really small room, but we will make it work. When you enter the room, it's directly opposite to the door, which is behind those curtains. Put this up because it's really cold in winter in the hallway. And also you hear noise a lot because it's an old building, which I like, but it's quite noisy. And as you can see, I already started packing for moving, which you will see around my room also. Next to the entrance to my room, I have a little desk and some plants and some artworks I made, like this photo. And this is a postcard which I never sent when I was a child and went to Sweden, I think. This is also has been taken in Sweden when we went on a canoe trip. And these are lights, which I didn't turn on today. And this is also some photograph I took from a hike in Brandenburg during the forest. And the small ginkgo leaf is I took from the tree in front of the university I went to in my master's, Humboldt University. And this is a koshi, which my sister gave to me, and it makes a really nice sound. I like it. On my desk I have like a small calendar and some photographs and also a capybara, which my boyfriend gave me, and some books. Next to it we have a hamper where all my dirty clothes are lying right now, which at the moment it's actually mild. Normally there's like a mountain of clothes because I don't want to wash my clothes just once, and I think everybody has it. And as you can see, already some packed boxes. Next to it we have this small little brown piece of furniture, which is really cute. I bought it via eBay Kleinanzeigen. I think nearly all of my furniture is secondhand. And on it I have some supplements hidden behind this earring thingy, which I made with my cousin way back. And you can also find my only YouTube video how to do it about it. And here's just like more furniture stuff and cosmetic stuff. I can show you what's inside. It's not so interesting in my opinion. It's like, here it's just like stuff for around the house, and there's still some masks left from COVID. And here's my yoga stuff, and here's more jewelry. And here are important documents, and then period stuff and medicine stuff. But it's nice. I really like just to shove stuff inside furniture and then be able to just close the door and you don't see it. This is a nightstand which I got from my grandparents. I really like it, and on it I just have some books and a red light lamp because I have problems with my sinuses, and it helps. And it's also nice to meditate and just have some red light on your face. Next to the nightstand is my bed. Actually it's this, or you could turn it into a sofa. It's like a sleeping sofa thingy. but normally I just use it as a bed because it used to stand where the brown furniture piece is, my bed. But then I saw a video from Sarah Pan where she still was living with a flat mat and also had a really small bed. So she put her bed in front of the window, and then I saw it and was like, oh my god, it's genius. So I also changed it. And since then I don't have to turn my bed into a sofa anymore because it has enough space, and I can just use the floor space to do yoga. It's enough space, which is quite nice. Then over here I have some curtains. And I really liked dark curtains because they black out the sun, and I can only really sleep when it's dark. Yeah, above my bed I put some plants, and they grew so much, so I had to put them on the lamp. And here I just built like another nightstand thingy with 2 wooden boxes. Then I put some wood on top, which I found on the street. And here inside is another curtain and just a box with some electronic stuff, and under it there were also some documents, but I already put them in boxes. Next to my bed there's this sideboard, which I really like. It's made in the end of the 50s, close to the beginning of the 60s, and I own it, I think, for 10 years now, roundabout, maybe even more, and I really like it. But I should start repairing it because I moved with it so lot, so it has a lot of small damage. On top of it there's this painting which I got from my grandparents, and I don't have a lot of things from them except for the nightstand, so it's nice to have a painting which hung in their living room space. Next to it we have like my laptop and just the music station. And here next to it I have like a little space for candles and an artwork which my friend made, and she didn't want it anymore. And above it we have another artwork by the artist Ade. And next to it we have another artwork by the artist Elena Helfricht. And here in the corner next to the sideboard there's my guitar and just another backpack. And here is the place to hang more clothes. When you come out of my room, then you're already in the hallway of the flat. And we have like our shoes on the left side and our jackets, and then we have this small white thingy, which is just for electricity and keys, but it's nice because you don't see it, even if I wouldn't mind it. And then on the other side they used to hang those hats, but I already took them down yesterday and filled all the holes because we need to paint the hallway before moving. And as you can see, the boxes. And then to the left hand side we have the bathroom. Yeah, you can see that. And then if you go further, you have the kitchen, which I will also show you both in a minute. But first, the rest of the hallway. It's really interesting because it's quite long, and then it enters in something like a third room, because it's like a two... How would you say it in English? In German it's 2 rooms, 1 kitchen and 1 bath. It's what you would say. I don't know what you say in English. Is it a 2-bedroom? Because it had 2 rooms? Probably. yeah, I think normally in Germany when you have like old homes like this, the other rooms on one floor were connected with doors, but then after a while they just separated and put it into different flats so they could sell them or could rent them more at a time. Yes, and this one is really more, I would say, like for if you're living together with a partner, because you have one really big room which is behind me. It's from my flat mate, but I won't show you because it's her space. And then the other room, my room, it's really small, so it's a little bit uneven if you live together in a wiki or in shared living. But still, it's quite nice. And we have this room which is like, it's kind of like a third room. It just doesn't have any light, and in winter it's really, really cold because you don't have heating in the hallway. But what was really nice about this room is that I have my wardrobe here, and I also could store the sewing thing I took from my grandparents, and my sewing machine is on top, and I can dry my clothes here. And then I could build a bookshelf with my wooden boxes. But I also already took some books out and put them in boxes. And here I have another side table, nightstand thingy, where you also could place chairs on if you want to, but I don't have any chairs pieces. And I have an old radio here, which actually also works, but I haven't used it in some time. Just to show you what was in my wardrobe, I already took some clothes out, but I had like a lot of clothes hanging here. And what we also did was put the wardrobe a little bit in front of the end of the room, so we created like a small space behind, like a nook, where we just could put all stuff which we don't want to see on the regular, like this vacuum cleaner, or like stuff for renovation. All the stuff is tucked away neatly and you don't have to see it, which is really nice. Yeah, I don't know if this is so interesting, but this is the place where we stored our shoes. One of the things I just bought with eBay Kleinanzeigen, and then I ordered the same thing, a second one, because I like the style and we needed another one. And now we already have put a lot of shoes in boxes. And here are clothes. I also bought the hanging thing second hand. But I think originally it was from Systine Grene. And what is also nice is that we have like this opening here, because if you look closely, you see here that the ceiling is not as high as in the main hallway room. So we have a little bit of space to put stuff up here, kind of like a small attic in your own flat. But it's actually the space to put stuff doesn't go longer than the lamp here, which is a little bit annoying because this is just wasted space. And they put the electricity on it. Yeah, it's nice to have, but it all looks a little bit like really temporary constructed and not thought out so super well, but it's okay. And now I will show you the bathroom and the kitchen. Okay, now I'm going to show you the bathroom. It's so small in here. It's even smaller than my room. But it has everything you need. Like, I bought this mirror also from eBay Kleinanzeigen, and also the hanging thingy. It has a toilet It has a thing. It has a toilet roll paper holder, which I did. And then there's like the shower in the back. You have to go around the toilet to reach it, which is a bit annoying, but it's okay. And then next to the bathroom there's a kitchen. It's quite big compared to the other 2 rooms we've been before. And it's quite nice, I would say, because I put those tile stickers on the tiles to make it more pretty, and we bought also secondhand those. We have a little table here and 3 chairs and a lot of plants, which is nice for some calming greenery. And then over there I continued with the sticker tiles, stick-on tiles probably. And there we have like all the stuff for cooking and baking. We also have a mixer. We also bought this little thing second-hand, and we always said that we want to repaint it, but we never did. But it quite fit in to the kitchen vibe. It's just the kitchen is so white, so we wanted to do something different. And we had like a temporary fridge and freezer solution which stayed. So yeah, that's it. And this is like cupboard I made from wooden boxes. And I have this really beautiful plant up here. And this is the entrance. And here's our washing machine, and we have a dishwasher, which is really nice because I hate doing my dishes. So that was my room tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and now you have a little bit of a better insight what an old German flat in Berlin can look like. I pay for my room and half of the living cost, which is something like electricity and Wi-Fi and water. I pay around 350 euros, and in total I think it's something between 700 to 800 for the whole flat. It's 63 square meters. So if you have any more questions about the flat or also about rent or how it is in Germany, then you can always ask me in the comments, because I really enjoy watching people from other countries and how they live and what they do, how rent hunting works there and stuff like this. And I really enjoy watching interior design videos, so I hope you enjoyed this too. Bye!